right, Facebook, it's time for change.
I hope you all are excited about this movement.
Only way to get it done is to make a decision.
About you on tonight. I am Valerie Davis, your regional director here with our awesome and amazing company. And yes, I am super excited about what you dialed in for on tonight, because it's not too late for you. Because it's all about you on tonight. Because I am just your host, and I have the honor and the privilege of introducing to you
Val Davis. All right, y'all chiming in.
About this 30,
hello. Share this live.
She is definitely a product of the product and doing some awesome and amazing things in this industry, and you're going to hear it firsthand on tonight. You see, she is one half of an amazing power couple. She and her husband, they've been in that industry for over.
Come on, y'all, stop playing.
They literally were putting out more in the industry than they were bringing in.
Tea time.
And the corporate America failed their family.
Hey, Arrow.
They went through bankruptcy.
Hey, Pastor Pam.
Even being homeless a couple years ago. But she said yes to this awesome and amazing company one more time.
Yes, Val Davis.
Company, and she, with her weight loss story alone, they earned $250,000 in less than 7 months.
Val is on fire. Hey, Selena.
7 months.
Call me tomorrow.
Our team first documented 7
because I've been calling you for days.
17 months under the impeccable leadership
Ori, I got you.
Ambassador, Coach Stormy Wellington. I want to
text you after the call.
My phenomenal coach, National Director, Miss Pam McCray. Miss McCray, are you on the line tonight?
Wow. Absolutely, Miss Val Davis. I am on this line tonight. Can you hear me? Well, I can absolutely tell that fourth quarter has definitely hit home for you. I can hear the fire. I can hear the energy. I can hear the excitement. I can hear the fact that the 30-33 movement, my beautiful sister, is absolutely changing your life. And I'm just thankful. Thankful for you being such an amazing host. Thank you for being the energy on this line tonight and truly being a servant leader. We truly appreciate you. And we know that fourth quarter is here. We're going to close out strong and that the best is absolutely yet to come. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to say welcome tonight. Welcome to the 30-30 movement. Welcome to Project 1000 that's absolutely spreading across this world, changing lives as we are helping the world to know and understand that your health is absolutely everything. Can you imagine, ladies and gentlemen, committing to 30 minutes for 30 days with 3 simple products that would absolutely change your life? Because I'm on this call tonight to let you know that there is hope. I'm on this call tonight to let you know that it's fourth quarter. And if you're listening in tonight and you are in the same position that you started off on January 1st of 2017, then I want you to know that all you have to do is say yes. You see, one yes turned our entire life around, ladies and gentlemen. One yes to committing to getting a 30-day story, to absolutely making a decision that I was going to take back my health. You see, that's all it started with. It started with a simple cup of tea, and I'm going to share that cup of tea with you on this line tonight because I want each and every one of you to know that all it takes is a decision. You see, we are that couple. We've been in this industry for over 20 years, and some of you listening in tonight may have said, you know what, I've started some things. I failed at some things. Well, I'm on this line tonight to let you know that there is hope. I'm on this line tonight to let you know that you can go from bankruptcy, from repossession, to literally finding yourself in a position where you're living paycheck to paycheck. You see, we had that 6-figure year job. Absolutely. My husband was working round the clock, never home. We had that income with him being that engineer. But imagine corporate America failing your family after you gave of yourself for over 25 years to an industry. How many of you listening in tonight, you have a plan B? How many of you, if something was to happen, that you have something to fall back on? Because I can tell you, a little over 2.5 years ago, we are coming up on our 3rd year anniversary because we said yes. We had a plan B, and that plan B was the very plan that ended up taking our family from struggle, that ended up taking our family from financial pain, that ended up taking our family from finding ourselves at the top of January of 2015 homeless because corporate America didn't care whether we had food on the table. They didn't care, ladies and gentlemen, whether our family had a roof over our head. And I can tell you that I'm thankful for yes. So I want you all to take the time to write down the word tonight, Y-E-S, because you never know when one yes can turn your entire life around. So it's fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. So can you imagine committing to 30 minutes for 30 days with 3 simple products that can absolutely change your life as you're taking back your health? You see, this is not the skinny movement. This is truly about you taking the fact that your health is everything. All you got to do is make a commitment to taking back your health so that you can live in the fullness that God created you to live in. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know all I did was believe. You see, I used to be a person that allowed fear to stop me. I used to be a woman that truly did not believe in herself. But it's something about when you realize and recognize what God has put on the inside of you. You see, I used to be shy. I used to couldn't talk on a call or stand in front of a room. But I believe, ladies and gentlemen, I knew that one day after failing in this industry for over 20 years, we would find the perfect opportunity. And I'm about to share with you a company that literally took us from homeless, that literally took us from bankrupt, that literally took us from renting cars for over 2 years to financial freedom, as we're now sharing some incredible products that are absolutely changing lives around the entire world. You see, in an industry that I failed in, all I did was say yes. I began to sip on a simple cup of tea, ladies and gentlemen. And as I began to sip on this simple cup of tea, I looked up. And in less than 60 days' time, I was able to earn my family, and I'm just sharing my personal story, a documented $22,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at that time, I began to realize, because that $22,000 took us from being homeless to now being able to rent an apartment of our own. Well, at that time, ladies and gentlemen, as we're renting an apartment, our team didn't even know what we were going through. They didn't even realize that we were in a homeless situation, that we were packed, living out of boxes in the garage of our phenomenal coach, the visionary Miss Stormy Wellington, the #1 female network marketer in the entire world that we're so thankful for. You see, we were all piled into her house. But I began to quickly realize this is not about me. This is about how many lives can I impact? How many lives can I change along the way? How many lives can I help them to understand, women around the world, that you know what? You do have a purpose. Because I used to be that woman that felt like I did not know and know what my full purpose was. And so as I began to focus on changing the lives of others, we looked up, and in an industry that we failed in, yes, for over 20 years, I was able to earn my family as a stay-at-home mom over $250,000 in less than 7 months' time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you at that time, corporate America was not calling my husband back. You see, he had the skill set, he had the mindset, but guess what? They no longer wanted him. And so at that time, he said, if one can put 1,000 to flight, 2 can put 10,000 a flight. We began to build this business together and closed out our first year at over $600,000 documented income in the bank in our very first year. We became the first $1 million earners in 17 months underneath the leadership of the #1 female network marketer in the entire world, Miss Stormy Wellington. I have to definitely give it up to her. But guess what? It's all because of a 30-day story. So can you imagine committing to the next 30 days to 3 simple products? You see, this is simple. This is not rocket science. And your life completely changing, because that's all I did. So I'm going to talk to you about this phenomenal company that goes by the name of Total Life Changes. You see, it was started 17 years ago by a visionary, a man that we are so thankful for, that goes by the name of Mr. Jack Fallon. You see, Mr. Fallon started this company from his basement with a vision and with a mission. And his mission was to provide us with some high quality, all natural products that would offer us immediate results, sustained wellness, and that would give us a new quality of life. You see, ladies and gentlemen, the 3033 movement is about simplicity. And so on this call tonight, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to share with you 3 phenomenal products that you can grab a hold of that's now spreading across the entire world. You see, you have the opportunity to get in front of a movement. Can you imagine having a debt-free holiday and being able to pay cash for all of the things that you want to do and not start off the top of the year like my husband and I used to do all the time, borrowing from Peter in order to pay Paul. But I can tell you that what's happening here with these amazing products is that lives are being changed. So think about this, because we're not just in the United States. We are shipping all around the entire world, tapping into 150 countries around the world. So to that stay-at-home mom, or to that working woman, or to that dad, to that man that's out there working that job. Can you imagine literally being able to build a home-based business from the comfort of your home? Because that's what we've been able to do. Literally expose, literally lead with my personal testimony. And as a result of it, we have truly created the freedom that we always desired. You see, we're not just tapping into one industry, but I want you all to realize and recognize that we're a part of 8 of the fastest growing recession-proof industries in the entire world. But let me touch on the 30-33 movement. You see, ladies and gentlemen, all around the world, people are realizing, recognizing that all they got to do is commit to 30 minutes of simple exercise for 30 days. Because once you do anything for 21 days, it becomes a habit. Once you do it for 30 days, it is now a lifestyle. You can't go back. And with 3 products, so let me touch on the very first product. It's my absolute favorite because this is the product that changed my life a little over 2.5 years ago, called the flagship IASO-T. Can you imagine losing 5 pounds in 5 days? Because that's what this tea is going to do. You see, it's not a weight loss tea, but it's tapping into the weight loss industry. It's packed with 9 herbs, no stimulants. You simply sip on this tea twice a day and watch the weight go away. But it's actually not a weight loss tea, it's a detox tea. So if you're listening in tonight and you're saying, you know what, Pam, I don't need to lose a pound. Well, guess what? Just transform your body. Take back your health. Detox. Because a lot of times we don't realize the things that we're suffering with in our body is all a result of the fact that we need to simply detox. A lot of the things, the illnesses, the things that we go through, the medications that we're put on, it's because we need to make a decision to absolutely take back our health. So I began to sip on this tea, ladies and gentlemen, after I got a phone call from my coach, Miss Stormy Wellington. And she said, listen, give me back my tea because you're not drinking it. At that time, she shared with me that she was down 10 pounds in 10 days. She shared with me that her sister Jackie was down 21 pounds in about 2 weeks. And another friend was down 17 pounds in about 2.5 weeks. So I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but at that time I was depressed. I was eating everything that I could eat that was in my sight because we were going through financial turmoil. We all know how we do when the bills are not getting paid. So I started to eat. I put on some pounds that I didn't know where they came from. Well, guess what? When she shared with me that personal story, I said, let me begin to sip on this simple cup of tea. Ladies and gentlemen, I was able to turn this little pack of tea into 20 pounds in 31 days. I lost 20 pounds in 31 days, and it's that very same story that turned into $1 million in 17 months. So that's why I'm saying your yes is powerful. That's why I'm saying that you need to make a decision tonight, because your yes can absolutely change your life, in which the next 30 days will actually transform your life into something that you could never imagine. And so this little pack of tea began to do it. For the person on the line tonight, if you on the go like I am all the time, then I want to share with you the instant IASO-T. You see, this truly is something that you could open up a pack, pour it in a bottle of water, and voila, you're going to lose 5 pounds in 5 days, detox on the go. So that's the first product of the 30-33. Now, the next product I'm going to talk about, now that's just one, tapping into our weight loss industry, because we have a lot of products. But now I'm going to move over to the energy industry, because guess what, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second product that's a part of the powerful trifecta that we have here at Total Life Changes, that's now known as the 30-33 movement. So I'm going to talk to you tonight about the NRG. It stands for natural raw energy. The world is tired. How many of you have a hard time getting up in the morning? How many of you have a hard time making it through your day? And if it's not you, then remember, it's not about you, because all we do over here at Total Life Changes is solve some problems. And I truly believe that the person that solves the most problems creates the most wealth. So when you think about it, when you walk into a gas station or into a grocery store, what do you see? You named it, 5-hour energy, Monster drinks, Red Bulls, all of those drinks that are unhealthy, give you some energy, and then you look up and you have crashed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that the NRG will do exactly none of that. What it's going to do is it's going to give you some energy. It's going to turn on your energy, but it's also going to turn off your appetite. Imagine burning 300 to 600 calories a day and feeling absolutely phenomenal. So this is the second product that's part of the 30-33 that I'm introducing to you tonight. See, it's simple. All you do is sip, ladies and gentlemen, twice a day in order to detox. All you do now is add some energy in order to make it through the day. And then the third product that I'm going to talk to you about tonight, how many of you are literally taking some type of pill form vitamin that's going into your body, really doing nothing, because only about 10 to 20% of a pill form is going into your body. You see, the Nutraverse is tapping into the health and wellness industry. Baby boomers are sick and tired of taking those prescription drugs. They're tired of taking drug after drug after drug, and I don't know about you, but I can tell you that every time I hear some type of commercial, all they say, well, guess what? The side effects of taking this could be this, could be this, could be death. And I'm saying, who is taking those prescription drugs? Well, imagine this. This is a liquid vitamin that's packed with 72 minerals and 19 amino acids. 1 tablespoon of this a day is like you eating 10 salads. And I'm so excited about this product because not only has it changed my entire family's life, but I have to share with you a personal testimony of my dad. You see, ladies and gentlemen, my dad turned 93 years old back in April. But I want to let you know where my dad was a little over almost right about 2 years ago. We're coming up on. You see, ladies and gentlemen, my dad was flat on his back. This is his personal testimony. I want to just let you know all we do is share testimonies. All we do is share stories. So if you're saying, do I have to be a salesperson? No, you get a story, you become a product of the product and share the testimonies and stories of others. That's what's going to sell. Well, I can tell you that my dad was flat on his back. He stopped responding to us. He would not communicate with us. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could see the picture of how my dad was back then versus how he is today, it would blow you away. But I also want you to know that his memory was getting so bad. He was so weak, he couldn't even lift a fork to feed himself. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to say, fast forward, Pam McCray, tell me where he is today. Well, let me let you know that my dad now is having full-blown conversations, memory incredible, not just lifting a fork, but sipping on hot cups of coffee, been able to get up out of his wheelchair because he's been wheelchair bound, can stand on his own, holding on to things. And I also did not mention that 2 years ago, my dad was put on hospice. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know what that means. Well, I want you to know that about a year ago, June, I got a phone call from hospice. And they said, Miss McCray, this doesn't normally happen, but your dad no longer qualifies for our services. Ladies and gentlemen, he was released. So imagine this product now getting into the veins of not just you, but you being able to share with the world this phenomenal product and bringing about a change. So the 30-33 movement is all about change. It's all about transformation. It's all about transforming your body. It's transforming for not just your body, but for those that want a physical transformation and also a financial transformation, then these products will absolutely do that. So you have the IASOT, that's powerful. You have the NRG, that's going to give you even more power because it's not just power, but it's also the happy pill. So you're going to wake up feeling great. And the NRG, ladies and gentlemen, a power pack combination that we call the Get Fit Kit. So write that down for those of you that got on this call tonight and all you wanted to do was hear about how you can get yourself healthy. I want you to get back with the person who invited you on this call tonight and say, give me my Get Fit Kit. I'm not going to even mention to you the fact that we have so many other phenomenal products. If you like coffee, absolutely, we got you. We have our slimming coffee, the Cafe Delgado. If you're that person listening in tonight, and you're in some type of pain, then yes, we have the Immune Oil that's going to penetrate 7 layers deep. If you want to find out how you can enhance your sexual life, yes, I said it, we're tapping into the sexual performance industry with some all-natural products, the Strike Up, the Strike for men, the Strike Extreme, and the Love. All was going to do some phenomenal things in the bedroom. The Strike, I'm telling you men, is going to enhance 24 hours up to 6 days with the extreme of stamina. And also, ladies, this love is going to increase libido, so many different things. Also help with balancing our pH, and men, this is going to help to maintain a healthy prostate. So I would be remiss if I didn't talk about these, because these are definitely putting the vibrancy back into the bedroom. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what I want to do at this time, because I want to keep it simple, definitely, is I want to take the time to bring our phenomenal host back on this line tonight. None other than my amazing business partner. She's not just my business partner, she's my friend, she's my sister, and I'm telling you, she said yes. She got a 30-day story, and imagine on a part-time basis is now a documented, yes, documented, 6-figure plus income earner right here at Total Life Changes. So are you saying I don't have time? Are you saying that I don't know where I can fit it in? That's an excuse, ladies and gentlemen. And fourth quarter is time to eliminate all excuses and to say yes to change. So without further ado, I want to bring Ms. Val Davis, Regional Director, back on the line tonight so she can share with the 3033 movement and how her yes has absolutely changed her life. So Val, back at you.
Yes, Ms. McCray. Yes, it is fourth quarter, and I am still excited about this 3033 movement, because when I started with the company over 2 years ago, I actually started with the T, and then I added the T, the Nutriverse, and the NRG, which is actually our G-Fit kit, and I really didn't realize that at the time. I ended up losing 30 pounds and 13 inches and doing all of that, and I'm in effect to doing that all over again, because it is fourth quarter. It's time for new stories, and I'm willing to do it all over again and share with others that they can do it. But actually, people wanted to know what I was doing, and they wanted what I was using right there on the spot. Just like today, people saw me posting 3033, and I actually made over $300 just today with just sharing what I was doing. $300 on the spot right then.
That's right, y'all should have your guests on. Share the live.
$5,000, like you said, on a very, very part-time basis, because I am very busy. But just a little bit a day and putting these products in my body has definitely been phenomenal. And it is all about me on this 3033, and I'm willing to help others. They just need to jump on board. And a year later from me joining the business, I earned more on my 1099 than I did on my W-2 form at work. And like you said, now a documented 6-figure earner. Thank you so much, Ms. McCray, for allowing me to share back to you.
Wow, thank you so much, Ms. Val Davis, for sharing that phenomenal testimony. And you're absolutely right. The 3033 is all about you, and we are looking for the next story. And so that's the reason why you've been invited to this very private call tonight. So I'm going to quickly shift gears, because you've been able to hear about some phenomenal products that could stand alone if there was not a compensation plan. But for those of you that are looking for not just a physical change, maybe you're on this line tonight and you also need to have a financial change, then I'm going to share with you how your yes to some simple products, 30 minutes, 30 days with these 3 simple products, you can actually get in with 3 simple products and begin to build a business right here at Total Life Changes and create financial freedom. So I'm going to share with you the #1 compensation plan, not just any, but yes, I said #1 compensation plan in the entire world. We call it the 50-50-50 compensation plan, but I'm not going to get into the full comp plan. What I'm going to do is just go over 2 incredible ways in which you can grab a hold of tonight, literally, and be able to have you a debt-free holiday, be able to close out 2017 strong and take off flying in 2018. So the first way we get paid here at Total Life Changes is what we call our retail commission. And I want to ask each and every one of you listening in tonight, do you know anybody who wants to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? Do you know anybody who would be willing to commit to 30 minutes for 30 days with 3 simple products to change their entire life? Well, think about this. Once you say yes tonight to whoever invited you on here, guess what's going to happen? You'll be receiving a free state-of-the-art website, a website in which now, as you begin to become a product of the product, as you begin to share these products, people can simply go to your website, click and order. You see, it's time out for the brick and mortar. All you got to do, everybody is online. So all they got to do is click, Order the Get Fit Kit, and guess what? You just earned a $60 commission. So imagine you doing this 5 times a week. That's an extra $300. Imagine you doing this 10 times a week. That's an extra $600 coming into your pocket just off of 3 simple products that can now bring change to their life, and it's definitely bringing that financial change to your life. So imagine this. It's very simple, and that's all you have to do. But there's some people listening in tonight, and you like to make some money every single day, like my sister, Miss Val Davis. You see, Miss Val Davis is that person that she has a trunk full of product. And I can tell you, she goes to work. She shared with me today a testimony of how she was out there selling product, but this is a daily process for her in which she's just gifted at getting out and getting those customers. And so I can tell you, imagine this now. Now you're out there, and let's just keep it simple. Let's just start with this simple pack of tea. You see, we pay $10 for 1 pack of tea, but we retail it for $20 a pack. Can you imagine now sharing with the co-workers that you just lost 5 pounds in 5 days from sipping on a simple cup of tea, and everybody saying, hold up, wait a minute, I need that product, and now you putting $20 per person into your pocket, ladies and gentlemen? Can you imagine now going to the people that you do business with, ladies, your beauticians, men, your barbers, and everybody, as you now are going into these places, these businesses that you actually deal with anyway, you're out there doing your regular activities, and now you're able to share this. You can now put hundreds to thousands of dollars in your pocket every single week right here because of retail. It's very simple. So you could be that person on the line tonight saying, you know what, I've heard about these things, these pyramid schemes. Well, I want you to know it's not a scheme, because documentation beats conversation all day long. And so now imagine you now taking these products and just focusing on retail. That's all you have to do. You could actually become a documented 5-6 figure earner right here, just promoting the products and sharing your personal testimony. Now, the second way we get paid over here at Total Life Changes is what we call a Fast Start bonus. You see, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming up holiday season time. It's almost Thanksgiving, it's almost Christmas, and I don't know about you, but for me, every year when we was broke, October meant layaways. You see, I would go from place to place, any place that would allow me to put stuff on layaway, and I would lay away all this stuff for my kids and still never had the money to make the payments, and I would find myself still struggling to get the stuff off of layaway. Well, I want you to know it's time out for that, because I am presenting to you the answer. And so now what's going to happen is, as you begin to share these products, you're going to find some people that say, hold on, wait a minute, I need to create some holiday money. I need to create some holiday cash. I'm looking for a way to stop living paycheck to paycheck. So what do I need to do? So people are going to partner with you. And every single time someone says yes, Y-E-S, guess what? You're going to get paid. So imagine you now earning anywhere between $50 all the way up to $750, depending on the one-time investment that they start their business with. You see, the higher the pack that they get in with, it just means the amount of product. So that is how you can do it. But for a person to actually get started and keep it simple, with the Get Fit Kit, you just earned $60 phenomenal dollars. Ladies and gentlemen, it's phenomenal. Do it over and over and over again, and guess what? You're going to get paid. So those are the first 2 ways that we get paid. The other ways that we get paid are simply going to now begin to build that residual income. You see, we have the hybrid binary, not going to talk about it, but all you need is 2 people. You're going to build. And I can tell you, time and positioning is everything. So you want to get in front of this movement, because the 30-33 movement is now starting to spread. You see, at the top of 2018, when the whole world wants to lose weight, you have the opportunity to be the answer for that person that says on January 1st, I want to lose some weight, and by the end of the month, you could be the very person that saves them from quitting on their weight loss goal, because by the end of January, most of the world has quit because they have not found the perfect answer. Well, I want to let you know that I have presented to you tonight change. I presented to you tonight the answer. So that's what you have in front of you. So what I want to do is let you know that there's a lot of different ways that you can get into position tonight. You know, I didn't go over. What I want you to do is get back with whoever invited you on this call tonight. They'll share with you the compensation plan in fullness to give you 3, 4, which is a check match. Imagine getting paid now off of other people's efforts, a 50% check match, and our lifestyle bonus. It's simply what it is, a lifestyle bonus. But I want to let you know that you can get in tonight for as little as $99. But you heard me share on this call that the Get Fit Kit right here, these 3 simple products, is $150. So imagine, for a $150 investment, not only are you investing in yourself, because now you're taking back your health. Now you're making a decision that for 30 minutes a day, I'm going to commit to walking. I'm going to commit to doing some jumping jacks. I'm going to commit to walking up and down some steps. I'm going to commit to taking back my health so I can operate in the fullness of what God has created me to be. I'm going to commit to challenging myself, to push myself for 30 days to create a habit with these 3 simple products. So not only are you a product of the product, but you have just solidified a position in a business, in a movement that's about to change the entire world, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what you have in front of you tonight. And it doesn't matter where you start. It just matters that you start. Because I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that a little over 2.5, almost 3 years ago, we had no idea that corporate America was going to fail our family. We had no idea that we would end up homeless, ladies and gentlemen. We had no idea that after repossession, literally, that we would end up renting cars for over 2.5 years, ladies and gentlemen. We had no idea, but I can tell you, one yes turned it all around. One yes is allowing us to help to change the lives of others. One yes has allowed us to put our son, who struggled, who was moved along in the school system in a very top, prestigious, private boarding school, in order to give him a chance at his dream, ladies and gentlemen, paid cash by TLC, multiple 5 figures for 1 year. Ladies and gentlemen, one yes turned it all around. So whatever your why is tonight, I want to tell you, don't allow this movement, don't allow this opportunity to pass you by. Because you never know when opportunity is knocking. It's too many times in life that opportunity knocks and we forget to open the door. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Pam McCray. I am a national director here at Total Life Change. It's my honor presenting this information to you tonight. Don't let it pass you by. Change is here. Change is now. Take action. And I look forward to seeing each and every one of you, not from the top, but at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. Be blessed, my friends. Have yourself an incredible night. Get back with whoever invited you on this call tonight and do one simple thing. Say yes. Bye-bye, my friends. All right. Yes. Thank you for joining, ladies and gentlemen, all of you guests that have been invited by these incredible people on this live tonight. I want you to know that what I just shared is real. Absolutely real. I want you to know that all I was a stay-at-home mom with a dream on the inside of me. I'm not a top networker. I don't have a big network. All I did was believe. I didn't even have friends and family left that believed in anything that I had to say. But I believed, and I said yes one more time. You never know when it's the very yes that will absolutely bring financial change. Physical, financial, emotional, spiritual, because it's all collaborated together. One yes can turn your entire life around. But if you don't act upon it, if you don't take some risk in life, what ends up happening is you become average. You remain average. You end up settling in life. You end up taking the things that life throws you instead of making a decision that, you know what, I deserve more. That's what happens. One yes. What you got to lose? What if? I'm going to leave y'all with that. What if? What you got to lose? What if? What if you said yes and that struggle came to an end? What if you decided to go all in? You see, we're on a 90-day run. At least I know I am. Absolutely. I'm focused. Things have shifted. I'm looking at the man in the mirror and I'm recognizing the things that I need to do. And as I do that, I'm realizing and recognizing that, you know what? I got work to do. God has called me to do some things. And it starts with me. In order to impact and change the lives that he's called me to change, I got to first start with me. I got to lead by example. See, all of you listening in tonight that have already said yes, what are you doing? Are you being the example? Are you leading by example? Because these next 90 days can absolutely change your entire life. You see, there's 3 types of people in the world. People that watch things happen, people that make things happen, and people that say, what the heck just happened? Don't be number 1. Don't be number 3. Make a decision that you're going to be number 2 and say, I'm going to be the one in this world to make things happen. That's what we were called to do. Stop making excuses. Stop worrying about the situation. You see, every repossession, every bankruptcy, when we ended up living out of boxes and everything, not knowing what was going to happen next, we didn't focus on the situation. Had we focused on the situation, we'd still be in that situation. A lot of times, that's why you find yourself stuck in life, because you're focusing on the situation instead of keeping the vision in front of you that's yet for an appointed time. And when you keep that vision in front of you, then guess what? It's going to manifest. So don't allow negativity to sway you. Don't allow negativity to get in your ear gates. Cut it out. Tell them you ain't got time for it. Because the next 90 days, it's time to pull out all stops. It's time to actually put action to those words. It's time to raise your level of belief. Because if you don't believe that it's possible, guess what? Would you believe? You're absolutely right. Raise your level of belief. Do what you got to do. Speak it. Write it down. Keep it in front of you. Know that it's time to eliminate all fear. Fear is a figment of your imagination. And when I realized that, because that was the very thing that held me back in life, fear. When I began to realize that I would never have the things that I desired because I allowed fear to stop me. Too many times in life, we're afraid to step out of our comfort zone. We're afraid to do something different. We're afraid of what other people may say. We're afraid of the chatter. And so what ends up happening is we never step out there. We're afraid of failing. Trust, know, and believe that the failures that happen in life are meant to happen. Those failures are the very things that's going to take you to the next level. If you don't allow yourself to fail and stay there. You see, you got to make a decision that when you fail forward. But a lot of times we fail because it's a choice. Because we don't change and we don't do the things that's necessary in order to eliminate failure. I know that was me. For 20 years I failed. Well, guess what? It was me. It was me. It wasn't the phenomenal people that I was attached to who were winning. No, it was me. I allowed fear to keep me in this little box. I allowed fear to take over my mind, to tell me that I was inadequate, to tell me that I was shy, to tell me that I didn't have a voice, to tell me that I didn't have a purpose. I allowed fear to tell me all of that. Oh, but it's something about the person that takes control. And you allow yourself to push through it. You allow yourself to crush that fear. You see, what you got to do tonight, ladies and gentlemen, let go of it, confront it head on, punch it straight in the face. Tell yourself and the world that you got this. Launch. Go for it. Launch. Go for it. Launch. Go for it. Take that risk. Jump. And take action. Take action. Come on, y'all. It's fourth quarter. Change. Not everybody wants it, but I believe that you guys are listening in tonight because you're different. You see, the ones that's not different, they probably sleep somewhere, ready to get up, hit that alarm clock, drag themselves out of bed, go to the job, build somebody else's dream. Never think beyond that. It's okay to build that person's dream while you have to. But what about your dreams? What about leveraging the time that you got to do that? You do that from 9 to 5, but from 5 to 9, oh, it's all about me. It's all about the dreams that I got on the inside. So that one day, your dream takes over. That's right. Yes, Shakira's. So hello, guys. I'm so glad we had this time together. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard about the products that are changing lives tonight. Yes, I'm sipping on. This is not a glass of wine. This is the best drink on the earth. It's called the #1 detox tea in the entire world, IESO. If you don't know about it, lose 5 pounds in 5 days, then I say, ask me how. All right, get back with whoever invited you on here tonight. Say yes. Get your questions answered. Don't play. It's fourth quarter. Why are you hiding in here? My brother's sneaking in here. Why are you sneaking? All right, y'all. It's go time. Absolutely, Michelle. Yes, Tashana. Come on, Jamaica. I see you. All right. You got a huge mission over there. You got a lot of lives to change. Don't lose sight of the vision. Every challenge that you're going through in another country. See, the United States, these other countries have a different hunger. In the United States, people are comfortable because there's other options. But just know, for those of you that are chiming in from other countries around the world, just stay focused. It's going to be some challenges. It's going to be some hurdles. Stay focused. It's a reason why you're in front of this movement. Because you've been called and you have purpose to bring change to your country. All right? All right, guys. I love you. All right? And as we kick off fourth quarter, make sure that you're still believing. Make sure I can't. Val Davis sold her some strike on the way to work. That lady on her strike. I tell you, if I ever need some, when the shortage was out and we didn't have it in the back office, wasn't for sale for a while, all I had to do was call Miss Val Davis, because I can tell you she had to strike. All right, so she always selling something. Sell something or die, and I can tell you that's what's happening here at Total Life Changes, as lives are being changed. Ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is I don't care what you heard. I don't care what you've been told. There's no other industry that's changing lives, and I can tell you there's no other company that's bringing financial freedom. Living witness, living testimony, story after story after story after story in this Momentum magazine and so many other magazines, you know, around the world. Lives being changed. Pittman Dunn, lives being changed. Shanita Fawcett taking over South Africa. Yes, come on. Lives being changed around the entire world, all because of one man's vision. We love you, Mr. Fallon. Absolutely. One man's vision, and our money man, Mr. John McCarty. Absolutely. Who makes sure that every week, without fail, that the checks are being cut. And I have to give a huge shout out to my visionary, my friend, my sister. Absolutely. Y'all know her. The #1 female network marketer in the entire world. Who, because she said yes, we said yes. Absolutely. And we're thankful. All right, guys. So y'all be blessed. Make it happen. All right. Nothing else to say. It's go time. Absolutely. Go time. Go time. Set some goals so that you can go out and live. All right. It's your turn. But you got to believe it. Documentation. Big conversation all day long. Let's get it. All right, y'all. Be blessed. And y'all make sure y'all still remembering what's my song. Because even though I'm not playing now, I'll come on here and play it one day for y'all and delete the video. But y'all know, yes, you can. Keep believing. God gave me at the top of 2017. Yes, you can. Marvin Sapp. I listen to it day in, day out, day in, day out. Hang up this live. Turn it up. Pull it up on YouTube. And before y'all go to bed tonight, play it loud. Sing it at the top of your lungs. Believe it. And say, yes, you can. You got it. All right? Y'all, good night. Bye-bye.